Hi guys, Kevin here with a look at some Project Cars Game of the Year Edition action running on the Xbox One. So, we are driving the Pagani Huayra BC, one of the newly added cars for the Game of the Year Edition, and we are racing at the combined Nurburgring, which is once again a new addition to the game. So, coming up to the first corner then, in 4th place. Coming around the outside there, dropped a couple of places, just cutting across there just to avoid any sort of trouble. And we're back up into 4th place, just having a little look behind me there as we have a look to try and get 3rd place. Under braking then, so we've secured the 3rd place then. 2 cars out in front, as you can see. Oh, a little bump there. The car behind me putting the pressure on. And you can see the aerial atom coming through there. Under braking, McLaren in front and the Radical in front of him. So I've now got the Atom behind me as we come through this S. Very tricky one there. A little bit too much curve there perhaps. So the Atom catching me down now. So under braking into this left-hander. Again, a tricky turn this one, you've really got to get the car in, forces you wide, and that aerial atom behind is getting bigger and bigger in my mirrors. We take this turn flat out into a very heavy braking zone here, into the left, right. So coming round here, joining the old Nurburgring Nordschleife circuit now, through this very long left-hander. So now we're on the Nordschleife. Coming around this first turn then. And again the Atom putting lots of pressure on me. He's having a go on my left-hand side. And oh, look at that, he flies past me, great grip. Something that this Pagani doesn't possess, unfortunately. This very sort of technical first quarter of the Nordschleife, and I'm very much struggling with the Pagani Huayra BC here. It's not quite up to it. So the BC has an incredible 800 brake horsepower, and it can do a 0 to 100 kilometers in 3.3 seconds. Oh, under braking, getting very much sideways there. Somehow recovering it there. I just, kept the accelerator on there, hoping that I could recover, and sure enough I can. So I'm actually using the Xbox One control pad, not using the wheel for this one. So it's interesting going back to the control pad after a long time using racing wheels. It's a different experience, but it's fun. Certainly very tense as you sort of get back into using the control pad once more. So continuing with the stats then, the braking from 100 kilometers per hour down to 0 in just 2.61 seconds. A little knock there puts me down into 6th place. So just a 1 lap race this. Coming over the curb then. And again using plenty of curb through there. I've got the roof behind me there, the orange roof. And so where are we? 6th place, about 4 minutes in. Oh, and look at that, the Pagani getting wide there. Can I get the overtake? Yes, I can. Thank you very much. Up into 5th place, a little bit wide there, but we're okay. And oh, the Pagani getting very close to me there. I just saw my rear view mirror there, big orange blur. As the Pagani got very close. So this car has an incredible 736 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, mid-mounted engine V12, and an incredible top speed of 224 miles per hour. A real handful, this car, no doubt about it. So the Nurburgring combined track is the Nurburgring Grand Prix track and the Nordschleife put together for a total of 15.76 miles and 87 turns. This is the 2015 circuit. So my first experience of the Xbox One version of Project Cars, and I did notice a number of issues. You know, when changing your settings in the menus, I noticed there was some unusually long waiting times there. There was some track surface flickering here and there as I get under pressure here from the car behind. And I did notice a lot of level of detail pop in on the cars, both here in the race and during the replays, and also, you know, there's an awful lot of stuttering in the replays, so there is a lot there. There is a lot there that the developers need to work on still, just to iron out the little bits here and there. So we're in 5th place, and that orange Pagani behind me really piling on the pressure now, coming up to the 6-minute mark. And I do believe we're approaching the carousel now. Again, the Pagani having a little look behind me there, trying to get the overtake. So coming up to the carousel, which can unsettle a lot of cars. So under braking then, coming through, so far so good. Oh, hitting the barrier there. So it was all going well until the very end portion, and it just sort of spat the car out. And yeah, I was a little bit worried about the carousel on this car, because it is a very twitchy car, lots of power, lots of torque, very difficult to control. You know, it was good on the Grand Prix section of the Nurburgring, but the Nordschleifer is a totally different beast. All his little bumps and all his different gradients, really throwing the car off. I was more sort of on edge driving this car than actually having any great fun with it. It was very tense all the way through. And we're losing another place there. So 6th place, we have the roof behind me there. You can see my rear view mirrors getting close as we go over the 7-minute mark now. So coming up towards the sort of latter stages of the race, perhaps just over a couple of minutes or so to go. See the oh yes, there's a bit of a train behind me now, so I've just got to keep it together. The roof's having another go there, you can see in the rear view mirrors, and just keeping it together over these bumps. Oh, a little bit of a moment there, just getting the wheels spinning up again. And again, the roof getting close to me behind. You can see the aerial atom as well, trying to take on the roof behind me. It's all happening behind me at the moment. And the roof again's having a little look. And again, he's really getting big in my mirrors now. But we've managed to stave him off now. So we've had 8 minutes coming round this very technical turn here. Oh, and the roof just barging his way through. So we're down at the 7th. I think that's a radical behind me, along with the I think the aerial atoms actually dropped down a place. So getting good momentum here, good drive off here. We're going to have a look at the roof on the left hand side. Oh, just trying to get as much speed as I could through there, and oh, it's all gone wrong, isn't it? So we're going to join in 14th perhaps. No, we've just about managed to block the green RUF, or roof I should say, and so we're in 13th place then, picking up some great speed down this straight. 170, 180, 6th gear, 190 up into 7th gear, and look at that, 200 miles per hour. Continuing to climb then, 208, 210, about 211, 212 there until we hit the brakes, taking the aerial atom place there. So up into 12th as we come around this last few turns then. Heavy braking here through this very tight section. Bit of correction on the steering now. Oh, and the atom's taking the place back. So here we go, then coming across the line. So that was it for the Huayra BC, and we'll have more Project Cars Game of the Year edition footage coming shortly. Thanks for watching.